Welcome back for yet another enlightening session of question answering with yours truly, Dr. Cleaver. Let's jump right into another question. This week's question says, why do we need to keep asking forgiveness for the sins we commit, even though all our sins are declared forgiven when we trust in Jesus? So what you're saying is, if we had a young Christian fellow who was saved and declared righteous by God, and I just happened to run into him in the hallway, and he just happens to throw me down and scatter my books all over the floor, then proceed to pick up my niece's favorite toy and throw it across the room against the wall, and then kick me several times on the ground, then stomp on my favorite book, then walk off. Would he still need to ask for forgiveness and confess that sin? Every time we do something wrong, we are sinning against God. In Romans 3:23, it tells us that we all sin against God and we cannot live up to His perfect standard. God, in response to that, in the ultimate act of grace, sent Jesus Christ, His Son, to die for our sins. And once we trust that sacrifice, we can be declared forgiven and declared righteous for all the sins we have committed against Him. But we are still told to confess our sins, as it tells us in 1 John 1:9. A good way to think of it is in a relational sense. Like when we commit sins against God, it is much the same as when we commit sins against a close friend or a family member. Our faith in Jesus is a real, active, personal relationship. Confessing our sins to God is an active submission in which we agree with Him that He's right and we are wrong. Confessing our sins should not be a depressing, sad thing that we do, but instead be an encouraging thing we do because we can realize the hope He has given us and the joy of being in right standing with Him and realize the forgiveness that He offered us when we first received our salvation. Now, keep on confessing. We have everything to gain and nothing to lose but our own pride.